Welcome to the first annual Tech Superwomen Summit. I am so excited to have all of you here. How many of you guys are excited? So this has been an event in the making. As you heard the song Alicia Keys, the movement was inspired by her anthem, Superwoman. And what we love about that song is she celebrates the fact that women aren't invincible, but we are resilient. And that is something that resonated with us, and I think is so appropriate for the trek of women in tech, the obstacles that are often faced, but how we are resilient. I want to just welcome you and let you know that when we say the Tech Superwomen Summit is a conversation for everyone, we mean everyone. And we have an amazing group in the room. We have students, we have business executives, we have policymakers. This really is a chance for us to come together, because at the end of the day, innovation is what's hanging in the balance. And innovation has always lived at the intersection of diverse perspectives. So thank you so much for joining us. And I am so excited about the program today. I've been having the different briefing calls with the speakers. It's going to be really dynamic. You're going to hear from people who've never been on the record around their perspectives for women in tech, including the former CTO for the White House and current tech policy advisor, Todd Park. We have DJ Patel. We have some amazing men in tech, which I think is really important because all too often it's women talking to women about these issues, and we need men at the table participating and helping shape the dialogue. So we're really excited to have that. Before I get started, I just want to go over the code of conduct. So for us, we've got about 4 things we want you to keep in mind, and it's also in your handout. We want you to share, most importantly. This is supposed to be a community. We want you to share your experiences, your perspectives, and your insights with each other. Respect. We really want respect to be a key value here. It is what, after all, brings us together and makes it a welcoming community where everyone is included. And we want everyone to listen. These are very complex issues we're discussing. So we want everyone to be able to fully listen to the diverse perspectives and opinions of all. And most importantly, we want you to stand up. Speak up if you see someone not abiding by the code of conduct, and please do not hesitate to bring it to our attention. We want to know. We know this won't be an issue because this is a phenomenal group when everyone's here to learn and listen and share and have a phenomenal experience. So we want you to tweet. We want you to join the conversation on social. The hashtag is TSWS15. We are also live streaming, so for your friends who are not able to attend, send them to the techsuperwomensummit.com. We are live streaming today's event. You can also follow along at @TechSuperwomen. For Wi-Fi, I know that's very important for those of you who need to get online. It is UCSF guest, and there's no password required. When you go to your settings, it'll be probably the first one that pops up. So now I just want to give a special thank you to our amazing sponsors. First and foremost, how many students are in the room? Can you raise your hands? Fantastic. Look at all these students. That was made possible by our partnership with Capital One, our diamond sponsor. We are so thankful to them for partnering with us to make sure that the future leaders of tech, once we're going to building the next great products, are here, able to shape the conversation. So thank you, Capital One. We'd also like to thank our gold sponsors. Google was actually our very first sponsor. They came on board before the event was even public, so we're very thankful to Google, as well as Chef and On Deck. Our silver sponsors, iTalent, New Relic, Medium, and Pandora. And finally, our startup sponsors, CoTap and Breather. We also want to send a special thank you to our media partners, Women Who Code, and O'Reilly. Now, there are some perks, some special swag for Tech Superwomen Summit attendees. O'Reilly is giving away 1 free ebook to their women authors to all attendees, so keep an eye on your email for how to take advantage of that. Chef is offering free training tomorrow, and they're feeding you. I see some excited people about that. And that's tomorrow. Follow the hashtag or tweet at TechSuperwomen or at Chef to make sure you're able to sign up. And then we also have Breather offering 1 free hour to use their service where you can kind of get away into a quiet room nearby. And so keep an eye out for tweets along those lines. So we're very excited, and we're going to go ahead and kick off the program. So I'm really excited about what's coming up now. This next panel really is about shaping the entire conversation. So we know, how many people here are in science or technology-related field? Fantastic. And how many of you are technical? In other words, you are someone who's building, engineering, computer science. Fantastic. So what we're talking about today is, as you guys know, there's been all of the research and the reports from tech companies kind of disclosing their low numbers, right? And oftentimes the dialogue ends up getting shaped around, it's just a matter of getting more girls into science. By the way, we have a phenomenal 10-year-old, Ava Brody. Ava, can you stand up? Say hi to Ava. She's our youngest participant. And why I'm inspired by Ava, at 10, she went to her school in Washington and asked if she could start a coding club for girls. And so to see someone that young taking that initiative is absolutely fantastic. And for the students in the room, Ava is doing a school project as a part of this, so she would love to interview students. So please do find her. She wants to do some interviews for her school project so she can get credit for coming here and participating. When people talk about STEM, they often just talk about the very front end, right? Getting more young women into tech. But we know from research that 56% of women are dropping out of technical careers mid-career. So the pipeline is leaking. And to me, that's a much more urgent question. And so we're going to have a phenomenal panel exploring that.